Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Cam with Real Home Jobs Now. I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday. I wanted to pop on briefly and talk to you about some jobs that I found with CVS. I'm noting these particular jobs because the application window for these closes this month. So there are 3 jobs that I want to share, and I'll start with the one that closes the soonest, and we'll work our way back to the one that closes at the end of the month. Let's jump right into it with the first role, which is outbound queue associate. It is a full-time role and it is fully remote. Something I do want to point out to you right away is that the job description says that this role is available in 20 locations, which are listed here. However, scrolling down on the job description under required qualifications, it states must reside in the state of Virginia. I'm going to go with this available in 20 locations and just briefly talk to you about this particular role. It's Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern, and starts at a salary of $18.50 per hour. It says that it supports the comprehensive coordination of medical services, including intake, screening, and referrals to Aetna Medical Services programs. And let's just briefly highlight some of the responsibilities here, starting with promoting and supporting quality effectiveness of healthcare services, performs intake of calls from members or providers regarding services via telephone, fax, and EDI. You'll screen requests for appropriate referral to medical services staff, approve services that don't require a medical review in accordance with the benefit plan. You'll also be performing non-medical research, including eligibility verification, COB, and benefits verification. And of course, there are several other qualifications that are listed here. One of them I want to point out is using Aetna systems such as these that are listed. Also communicating with Aetna nurses and medical directors when processing transactions for members active in the program. Under, again, required qualifications, they list 2 to 4 years experience as a medical assistant, office assistant, or other clinical experience. So if you've been in an administrative role within a medical environment, then you qualify for this role. All right, again, it is a full-time role. Typical pay is starting from $17 and going up to $34.15 per hour. But as we noted, this position starting salary is $18.50 per hour. Further down in the job description, it does list some of the benefits that are offered, and you'll see, if you're interested in this position, a link here to talk more about those benefits. And the application window for this role closes on April 4th. So if you are interested, please do apply to this one right away. Moving on into that second role, we've got the customer service representative. Again, full-time remote, available in 43 locations, which are listed here. All right, for this role, customer service, you'll be answering questions and resolving issues based on phone calls and letters from providers. You'll be triaging the resulting rework to the appropriate staff. You'll be providing excellent customer services for high volume inbound provider calls for the claims inquiry/claims research Medicaid team. You'll be educating providers with related information to answer any questions such as additional plan details, benefit plan details, provider self-service tools, etc. And the rest of those responsibilities for this job are listed here. Required qualifications: familiarity with Microsoft Office products such as Outlook, Word, Teams, and Excel, the ability to maneuver through multiple system applications to gather information while you're on a call. We've definitely seen that before. And of course, you'll need to have excellent customer service and critical thinking skills. It does give a particular high-speed internet requirement here. as well as other requirements regarding your work setup. So they don't want to use Wi-Fi. They're looking for a direct connection. You'll see that every now and again because employers are concerned about drop calls and drop connection. So some of them will ask for a direct connection to the router. So just wanted to point that out. Due to HIPAA and other guidelines, they've also mentioned that your workspace should be secure, quiet, and uninterrupted. And I'm sure with an emphasis on secure because, again, just concerned about HIPAA as well as the company guidelines themselves. They're asking for someone who has a healthcare background and experience in a highly transactional call center environment. That is a preferred qualification. All right, again, this is a 40-hour per week role, so it's full-time. Typical pay starts at $17 and goes up to $34.15 per hour. CVS does indicate that the pay range represents the base hourly rate or base annual full-time salary within the job grade for this position. However, the actual base is going to be dependent upon your experience, education, where you live, and other relevant factors. So since they've placed this range here, particularly if you do have the experience they're talking about, I would definitely push for and negotiate for more if you should get that far in the interview process. All right, again, you can take a look at benefits if you're interested in this or other roles with CVS. And the application window for this one is April 11th. So again, you'll want to apply as soon as possible. Moving into our third role for today, it's going to be the outbound call center rep. Again, full-time, remote, and available in these 12 locations. For this particular role, says it's starting out at $15 per hour, but has unlimited bi-weekly commission potential. 10 days of required training, which will be paid. That's going to run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Central Time. And then the call center hours are Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. So your shift will be within this time frame, and it will be determined at time of hire. And of course, they mentioned that they offer competitive benefits, paid time off, tuition reimbursement, as well as more within that compensation package. It looks like this role is going to be a part of a CVS subsidiary, which is Signify Health, or another division within CVS, and you will be part of that member engagement team. So you'll be contacting members of various Medicare Advantage and Medicaid health plans by phone to offer, explain, and schedule a free in-home or virtual healthcare evaluation. So you'll be working to meet department productivity, quality, and customer services goals. All right, so within that, you'll be making an average of 50 outbound calls per hour, which is going to be placed by an automatic dialer system. Again, you'll be explaining and scheduling around those free in-home evaluations. You will have approved scripts that you can follow. You'll need to ensure that members understand and are comfortable with the terms and respond to any of their rebuttals if they have any. The rest of those responsibilities for that role are listed here. Again, they're keeping HIPAA in mind, so you'll need to be able to adhere to any security and privacy guidelines within this role. They are looking for someone with a high school diploma or equivalent. That was the same for the previous position as well. They're looking for you to have at least a year of call center experience or 2 or more years of general work experience. So trust you are probably qualified for this particular role. Of course, you'll need good communication skills, and you'll need to be friendly and conversational. And you'll need to be persuasive with the ability to rebuttal while treating all of their members with professional courtesy, of course. They're also looking for strong computer skills and the ability to use multiple systems at the same time while you're on those calls. So we're seeing that again. Benefits are listed here. And then they also, again, have a specific work from home requirement that they've pointed out. It says to qualify, you must have verified and reliable internet service with 10 megabits upload and download ability available in your home. For this role, CVS will provide your equipment. That's going to be a keyboard, monitor, computer, headset, etc. All applicants simply must provide their own workspace furniture and ensure that your workspace is secure and quiet. You will need to pass a background check for this position. I would assume that is for any of these roles. Again, it's a full-time 40-hour per week, starts at $15 per hour, goes up to $26.93 per hour. We get that same messaging here regarding the pay range. So again, if you have this experience and more, I would definitely seek to negotiate for more when you get to that point in the interview process. The application window for this position closes on April 30th. However, I would say if you are interested, go ahead and please do apply as soon as possible, especially since for this one they have noted that they are providing all your equipment. That may be the case with the other positions as well. However, I did not see that noted as they've noted it on the position that we were just talking about. So if you are interested in any of these roles, please do apply as soon as possible. As always, please let me know if you apply, and definitely let me know if you're hired by CVS. Can't wait to hear about that. If you have any questions, please let me know. And please do like the video, share with someone else that you know who wants to be a work from homer, and subscribe to the channel if you are receiving value from the information that I'm sharing. Until the next video, everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Looking forward to talk again soon. Bye-bye.